Hello everybody. So in this video I'll talk about what is the thing which makes our life complete or meaningful. So long time I thought about it. Really I thought about it, and I think you are also thinking about it. There are people. Everybody actually thinks those who really cares about their future or their life, they actually at one time, at least at one point of their life, they will think about it. What makes all that? So last normally I was like, what will make me successful, or what will make me complete, or what will help me to think like I have worthy life. My life is worthy of uh, the entire living. So I thought about it, and this is tough to get a decision. This is true, but uh, most of the time, I came to the decision like uh, many abstract thing. For example, maybe if I become very much educated, then it will make my life complete. Then I thought maybe if I spread my education, my learning, then this may help also. So then this also I thought then, but from the entire process of my thinking, there was one entire block missing, and that block was money. That was money, wealth, everything. I mean, I was always thinking about the other side, which is education, knowledge, information, that side, And I was not thinking about the other side, like wealth, money, pleasure, internet, our uh, amusement kind. So I was always in this side, like thinking about this and rising that side. But the last couple of weeks, I was watching different millionaire and billionaires' life, and um, their point of views on the life and the world. Then I think now I am a bit convinced that they are also right. They are also right about the entire thing. Like, this is not life is not only this side. Life do not only have one side. From the other side also it is true. I thought like I can contribute a lot without money, but after reading them, after watching them, after for hours and hours, I actually watched their point of view and their lifestyle and etc etc. So now I know that their point also is correct, and that is also a big part of life. And this is weird when you find that something that you hate a bit, that is also a very important part of life. For example, when we go to earn more money, basically most of our time we have to give there to earn money, but our time is limited. We cannot get two things at a time, like knowledge and money. So basically, I mean, for some reason, for what is the reason I do not know, for some reason these two things is always, I found at least, always in the opposite direction. I do not know why. I mean, if somewhere there is money, then there is no knowledge, less knowledge. If there is some very knowledge, too much knowledge, then there is less money there. I do not know why it happens, but it happens. So, I mean, my point for this video is like understanding that money is also important. This is also very crucial, and how money people makes money. Like in one lifetime, this was my really big question. In one life, how can one person become $1 billion? Like how can he earn $1 billion? How it is possible? This must be like he must doing something illegal. he must be doing something like corruption kind of thing, right? But you know what? The reality is not always. Not always. There are ways in one life people can be billionaire without corruption, without unfair means. This is true. There is the reason is they are living a very different life than ours, or at least from my observation, at least from my lifestyle, they are completely thinking in different way. They are living in different way, you know. So basically, this is also possible. So my point is, I think if we just want to think about the knowledge, education, blah blah blah, basically we are missing something, you know. So I think the point should be some balance, you know. Look, my point is why I'm saying this. I have seen a lot of educated people living a shitty life, you know. I can really give you an example. I don't like it. I mean, they're the super brilliant, they have the best degree, they are the most knowledgeable person in that place, in that locality, but they are living really a village standard life in that locality comparative to the people there, you know. Other peoples are living a really standard, really good life, and these people are living just below the bar. Even if you draw a bar which is in the middle, they are not sometimes in the middle also. They are living so down, you know. But they are the best people there. So my point is, you see, they're best in terms of knowledge, in terms of thinking, but not in terms of money. I'm not saying they have to go to them, but the thing is, it is disturbing to look. So much smart people are living a shitty life because they don't have money. And some people who do not have so much education, so much certificate or degrees or training or critical thinking ability, then they have money and they are living a more or less happy life. So my point is, this is not good. I mean, I can't take it. I can't accept. For example, if you have a really good degree, really good education, then you live in a city, you must live in the higher ladder, in the higher band of the society, because your life is you really have done hard work to achieve all the things that you achieve in your life. Then you have done tremendous amount of hard work in your youth, in your educational life, and then maybe in some job also. Then why you are now living in the lowest boundary, why do you think that money is so bad? Like, my point is this, because I really, I mean, this is frustrating to see some teacher, really good teacher, really knowledgeable person, then they are living really low standard life. And some people having really less knowledge or whatever you say, they have more money and then they are living a very good life. What's going on here? I don't understand it, and this makes me crazy. Like, what's going on? What's wrong with these people? There is something wrong there, you know. There is something missing there. I thought about it for hours and for years and years. Trust me, this is true. I thought about it. I went to, let me give you a very super solid example. I went to, I will not tell the name, and I think I should use more metaphor here, but because some of the people may recognize this also. So I went to, but this is tough to, I will not just say them. So I went to a person who, in my point of view, was really internationally renowned person in Bangladesh, and his degrees are like top notch, like maybe just 0.0001% people, Bangladeshi people, have such caliber, such degree, and such international gesture or international exposure. Like the top teacher professors in all over the world used to know him. So I went to his house, and this was some evening. So I was there. I went there to participate in some lectures, just which will be given by him. Then I walked all of his rooms, and I saw the room, the chair, table, everything is so much. I mean, these are like people are not using it nowadays. These are so old model. Then what happened later is, at this current time, like this happened, I was 7-8 years back. So all of a sudden, load shedding happens in our country. So electricity gone, and I was so much shocked to see that they do not have any IPS, power backup system. They started, lighting the candle. They were looking for some candle, and I was like, what's going on with this house? Even in some local tea stall, they have some backup electricity system. In most of the house, we have some IPS where we store the electricity, and then when electricity gone, automatically we have some backup. But like in most means, in most rich in the city, I am talking about the city. So I mean, he do not have this. I was like, what's going on? Why he do not have it? And what it does? Then they actually gave us some food, and there was shortage of plate. I was like, what's going on? What's wrong with these people? You see the difference. You see the thing. This money, and if anybody looks at his life here, he will be demotivated. He will never say that I will be educated like this person, and then I will live such a life. This is not a good life. This is a miserable life. Just deal with it, okay? This is true. This is not a good life. If you say, oh my God, I am living a decent life, everybody respect me. What you will do with this respect if you live in such a life in this modern time when you do not have any engagement with all of this thing, and you are still living like some caveman life, and with your respect, what you will do with this, and where it goes? Like, just think about, like 300 years ago, 400 years ago. Think about it. There was people used to respect them, and they lived a shady life. So what difference it makes? Nothing. My point is, there is some misconception about money everywhere. There is something wrong about this thing, and I hope I will figure out it more, but I'm sure about it that there is some problem with this thing, concept of money, concept of knowledge. There is some problem, and we need to be careful about this. If you are a student, I think you should think about it like money is not a bad thing. You must have some money to, not some money. You must have money, not some money. You must have money in your life. This is important. Money is really important thing. Don't hate money. That's my point. Thank you very much.